Hello, everybody. I'm Melissa, and welcome back to Book Bar, and welcome to another 5-star prediction video. I know I said I was going to do these every couple months, every 3 months, and I did 5-star predictions from July to September, and then I didn't film it all in October. So these are my 5-star predictions from October to December. I will say that obviously these have changed. I did have them predicted, and I have read 2 of the books that were on my 5-star predictions, and both of them were 5 stars. So that is great. So I had to replace those with 2 other ones that I think are going to be 5 stars, but I will mention the 2 that I did think were going to be 5 stars and were. That was The Words by Ashley Jade, or A. Jade. It's a rock star, friends to enemies to lovers, second chance romance, and it was fantastic. And yes, it was 5 stars. And then the other one was Heartless by Elsie Silver. I knew after reading Flawless, Heartless was probably going to be 5 stars, and it was even better than Flawless. It's a small town, nanny, age gap, cowboy romance. So it was just absolutely fantastic. And yes, it was 5 stars. So those were 2 of my 6 that I had, and 2 of them, they were both 5 stars. So I did want to mention them because had I done this when I was supposed to, they would have been on my 5-star list. But I changed it, and I am actually doing 5-star predictions for October, November, and December. Obviously, I haven't read all my other ones. I'm going to try to just read them all within the year. And so then, like, in July, I can talk about all of my 5-star predictions from each quarter. So I'll do another one in January, and then another one in April. But yeah, or I say I'm going to do one in January. Who knows? But yeah, so my first one on there is Always Practice Safe Hex by Juliet Cross. This is the 4th book in the Stay a Spell series. Every book has gotten better for me pretty much. Well, that's a lie. I wasn't as big of a fan of book 2 as I was of book 1, but I really loved book 3, and I know that I'm going to continue to love them. I have heard 0 bad things about Always Practice Safe Hex. So this is Livy and Gareth, and Livy is the like influencer witch, and Gareth is a Grimm, which we don't know much about Grimms yet. We do find a little bit about him in Walking in a Witchy Wonderland. There's like a little 4 chapters about the 2 of them. It's enemies to lovers. They don't like each other. They are competing in a like PR challenge. But yeah, I'm not going to say a ton about it because it is the 4th book in a series. Now, they can be read technically as standalones, but I wouldn't. I would read the whole series because it will make more sense. There are a lot of things that interconnect between them. So I don't want to say a ton because it is a series continuation. But yeah, I absolutely have adored all of them, and I just imagine that this one is going to be 5 stars as well. Then the next one I have is Coach Me by Shannara Williams. This was on my most recent KU check-in, which I will link up there. This is a age gap coach athlete romance, so I don't want to say a ton about it because I did just talk about it. But yeah, it's forbidden, obviously. It sounds like it's from the coach's perspective more. I mean, it's probably dual, but the synopsis is in the coach's perspective. So yes, excited about that. Then I have I Think I Might Love You by Christina C. Jones. This is Love Sisters book number 1. I loved the Wright Brothers series. The first book was 5 stars. The second book was 4.5, and the third book was 4. So I think something like that. But they just sound fantastic. This one sounds fantastic also. Jacqueline Love is a magnet for trouble. It seems to follow her wherever she goes. Unfortunately for Caden Davenport, she also seems to be a magnet for him. Even after a disastrous first impression leaves him literally black and blue. In the picture, the cover, he has a black eye. So Jacqueline is busy trying to find some balance, and Caden is just trying not to get swept in the chaos. In the small city of Blakewood, it's hard to avoid each other, especially when each additional encounter makes them wonder if they really want to. It's the first in a series. It's a shorter book, kind of a novella length, but I'm really excited for it. It sounds fantastic. Then I have Between Hello and Goodbye, which has been on my KU for a while. It was on my KU check-in before my most recent one. But it's a small town in Hawaii. She's a city girl in Seattle. He's a firefighter in a rainforest. Things are never going to work. Faith Benson isn't your emergency contact. She's the party girlfriend you call for a good time. The gal pal who loves most is a brunch and martinis at happy hour. Me? That was overly dramatic, but that's okay. But when her carefree lifestyle threatens her job at a top Seattle ad agency, there's no one better at landing big accounts when she shows up. Her boss demands that she take a leave of absence to get her head on straight. Faith heads to a remote island of Kauai, far away from the vices that get her in trouble. A twisted ankle on day one requires rescuing by a man who is vice personified, a gorgeous firefighter who awakened feelings her heart never knew existed. Yes, please, firefighter. They don't want to get involved because obviously she's only on vacation, but you know, feelings. So, who's gonna win? Then I have Hydras, which is a Mortal Coven book 2 by Amara Ray. I really enjoyed book 1. It wasn't 5 stars, but I've heard that book 2 is even better. So that is why it is here. This is Naya. So basically the Immortal Coven, they are all like hybrid witches. So they're like witches and something else. And in the first one, Lifeblood, she was a life witch. So her blood like gave life. I'm supposed to lead, but so this is a witch with the gift of water, a fae bred in duty, and a mortal world on their brink. So that sounds fantastic. She might even be part fae. So it's definitely fated mates, all that fun stuff. Hydras is a deliciously dark and steamy paranormal romance. It features enemies to lovers, forced proximity, fated mates, a dirty talking and psycho sunshine hero. Yes, a grumpy warrior heroine. Oh my gosh, I love grumpy heroine sunshine hero. That is like one of my favorite things in romances. So even more so than like grumpy man, sunshine woman. Like, love it when it's switched. Each book in the Immortal Coven series has an HGA for the couple, but the series has an overarching plot. So there is a plot that goes throughout all of them, kind of like the Stay a Spell series, where each couple gets their own HGA, but there is things that happen throughout all of them. So I don't want to say a ton because it is, but it's Naya and Finrator, and she is a hybrid witch. Yeah, she's a hybrid witch and fae, and he is just a fae. He is the Blood King. So, yes, that sounds fantastic. And then my last book in my 5-star predictions is Blockshot by Kennedy Ryan. Longshot was a 5-star and broke me completely. Blockshot is enemies to lovers. I think it's kind of second chance, because I think they had a fling when they were in like high school together or college, and then he did something really shady and they broke up, but we'll see. Let's read. An enemies to lovers, second chance romance, in a cutthroat world of sports management. Yes, I'm pretty sure he is August's sports manager or agent, or owns the management company with him. I don't remember. There are 2 sharks in a fish tank. Jared is the hero and Banner is the heroine. If I had $1 for every time Banner Morales made my heart skip a beat, the heart everyone assumes is frozen over. Her anger is arousing. Her every glare from those fire-spitting eyes every time she grits her teeth gets me, well, you know. If I had $1 for every time she puts me in my place, I'd be an even richer man. I'm a successful sports agent because I assume no means you'll think about it. So yes, Jared is August's agent. I'm sure what you meant to say is coming right up. They say even rich men can't always get what they want, but those men don't know how to play the game. The trick is to keep them guessing. Take Banner. She assumes she's winning, but this game, she doesn't even know how to play. Banner. If I had $1 for every time Jared Foster broke my heart, I'd have exactly $1. One night, one epic fail, $1, and I'm out. Or I've moved on. I found success in a field ruled by men. Anything they can do, I have done better. They can keep the field while I call the shots, blocking them when I have to. And Jared has the nerve to think he gets a second chance. Boy, please, go sit down. Have several seats. I'll just be over here ignoring the man. Carved from my fantasies with a lust-chipped chisel. Oh, I didn't say the struggle was real, but I've got that $1 and Jared won't have me. Yes. Enemies to lovers. second chance. I'm pretty sure he really, like, does something super shady. And that's why they, like, stop. I think they have, like, a one-night stand. And I think she's a curvy heroine. And he might say something about her weight. Or it was, like, a bet or something. I don't know. But I'm excited to read it nonetheless. So, yeah. Those are my 5-star predictions for KU. My next one might be a combo of physical and KU. My first 5-star predictions were all physical books that I owned. This one, I was like, I'm going to do KU books that I own. Or KU books because I tend to read those faster than I do physical books. So I didn't want to do physical. But maybe I'll switch off, and next time I do a 5-star prediction, it'll be something from back here. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a basketball emoji for Blockshot. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps me out. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!